Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump into the topics, I beg you to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. Bounty Killer reminds people how he was once targeted and accused of beating a woman with a hammer. Richie Stevens' lawyer speak out about the artist contemplating lawsuit. And dancehall artist Tanya Stevens directly blasts a woman who told her that she should name the perpetrator or shut the hell up. So yes, people, the first thing we're going to talk about is Richie Stevens' lawyer speaking out and basically make the public know that the artist is contemplating lawsuit. You understand? Obviously, that would be for defamation of character and thing. So let's get into this story so you can get an understanding of what's going on. And as usual, you can leave some comments in the comment section. You see me? So the article reads, Richie Stevens' way lawsuit, Australia's police department confirms the case closed. A senior cop who worked on the case has told Jamaica media that the case with Richie Stevens, who has been accused of RAPE in November 2019 while they were in Melbourne, Australia for a music tour, says that the case has been closed. The officer Amanda Hill was quoted by the Jamaica Gleaner where she declined to comment on the matter. Given the circumstances of this matter, I do not wish to comment other than the investigation is closed. Despite the conclusion by Australian authorities, Elaine Lim, also known as General Ling, has continued to accuse the singer of RAPE and lamenting the lack of justice she has received in light of the incident. In an interview with dancehall DJ Mr. Vegas on Sunday, Lim and her husband spoke of the trauma Lim went through as she recovered from the incident. Her husband has alleged that he witnessed Richie Stevens kiss his wife, but Stevens later apologized and claimed he was drunk. Despite that, she still went to work on tour with the artist. Lim has maintained that she has no reason to lie and has maintained that the singer assaulted her and she did not consent to do certain things with him. Meanwhile, Richie Stevens' lawyer Christopher Townsend says that his client has retained him, but he is considering suing Lim for her statements. However, the artist hasn't fully made up his mind about whether or not he wants to sue Lim. According to Townsend, there are no plans for a suit yet. It may not be necessary because truly a suit like that may not be useful. Whether or not we are going full-blown, we don't know yet, but certainly he asks us to position ourselves for one, just in case he makes the decision to file suit. Townsend added that his client is maintaining his innocence. Meanwhile, a witness has spoke to the Gleaner and partly corroborated the statements made by General Lim. According to Measure One, a Singapore-Canadian artist that recorded a single with Richie Stevens called Jamaican Flavor, which they are promoting across Asia and Australia, she noticed that General Lim had a different demeanor after she returned from the studio. In an earlier video, General Lim claimed that the incident occurred on November the 12th and 13th, while the manager with them had gone to the studio. According to Measure One, when she returned to the Airbnb, she noticed that Lim was reserved and did not speak much. She also showered several times that morning after the alleged incident. She looked hurt, so I asked her to tell me what's up. She just shook her head, but tears started coming down from her eyes. I told her that I would not force her to tell me what happened, but asked if she would like to see a doctor, and she said yes. According to Measure One, after visiting a local clinic, General Lim was referred to a local hospital for a RAPE kit to be done. From there, I realized what had happened, so I decided that we could not return to that place and stay in the same quarters as someone she was alleging that do certain things to her. So we stayed with a friend far away from the Airbnb. She added that the incident was reported to the police the following day. Measure One added that she pulled out of the tour after that and she hasn't spoken to Stephen since. Meanwhile, Stephen's lawyer said it wouldn't be unfair of my client to bring other persons into the debacle whose name have not been called. The police in Australia have names and their statements. The lawyer added that should the case be reopened, both Elaine Lim and Richie Stevens should be subjected to lie detector test. So yes, people, I mean, it is what it is, you know. We can see the situation kind of bubble up back, is what man say. Me personally don't feel like the Australian police are going to reopen the case, because if that was the issue, I think the officer who the Gleaner spoke with would have actually hinted that. Is what man say, she just make it known, say, yo, the case closed, and that's it. She not say not more after that. So as I say, people, I not really blame Richie Stevens, because if what he is saying is true, if he's innocent and all of that, you don't want nobody to call up your name on them thing there. People, as I say, in Jamaica, that's one of the worst things for your name to be associated with. Remember, you're a brand ambassador for Jamaica. You understand? Or you are an ambassador for Jamaica, I should have said. So you know why your name a mix up in a them like a rare thing and stuff like that. But anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think General Ling will continue to speak out about her situation? Do you think that this lawsuit will actually, even though I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but of course when you hear say it might come into play, that might make you actually get a little bit scared or whatever. I don't feel like that's going to be the case. I don't feel like she's going to continue to do interviews with more person and she will not stop till she get the justice that she thinks she deserves. Leave it in the comment section. So yes, people, moving on to Tanya Stephens' story now. Now, of course, you know, so Tanya Stephens came out yesterday and made a post where kind of shake up the place. You understand? Basically saying that, you know, General Ling came out and spoke out and the people in Bashar, she no speak out on who did whatever to her when she was 17 and she get bashed. At 17 or 19. I don't remember the age, but anyway, she no call no name. She only says a dancehall artist and she still a get bashed. You understand? People are bash her because she no want call name. People are bash her because them think she want attention. All type of thing. You understand what I say? So Tanya Stephens went on yesterday to actually make some posts showing some comments that were made from people and also showing some messages that persons were sending into her inbox. You understand? So let's get into the post them, and obviously some of them good and some of them bad. You know what I say, people? So this first one says, thanks to you, I just booked my first therapy session. Keep speaking out. Your voice has let me take the first step to getting the help for a heal. So obviously this person is a RAPE victim, you understand? And them a thank Tanya Stephens for actually speak out and thing. Now Tanya Stephens went on to say, this is one of two objectives, both equally important, healing, and at the end of the RAPE culture, don't try to fix me, fix RAPE culture. Every time I thought about my RAPIST head back lick out, I thought about his mother who would be in pain, his sister who had only been nice to me. I years me compartmentalize. Sporadic therapy grab when I could find the time outside of Jamaica because I don't trust anyone here. Fix on no backside man them. Well, she never said backside, she said BC man them. So anyway, Tanya also made a post saying, you don't need me to call one name. There is only one RAPIST here. Stop trying to pass off your nosiness as concern. Dipshit. Anyway, she continued to go on. You want to be safe from RAPIST. Internalize the fact that they could all be RAPIST. How about this? My calling one name relaxes your guard around the others. Stay on your effing toes and stop pretending your safety is in my hands. My silence is your goal. Appreciate it and learn instead of being effing boisterous under my post. There are hundreds of thousands of them. They are in your house and at your job and in your school. Your church is a petri dish full of bacteria. Stop acting like I'm standing between you and your safety. And even Diana King jump in the comment section and say, 100 Tanya, I've been RAPED more than a few times. Only a handful of men that I've met never try to hold me down and take it. To this day, those men are still my friends because they showed me respect and love them for it. If me never learn about kick them in a them BALLS, my woulda as them say, done out and unrecognizable. The man them is how I originally got addicted to cigarettes because for a time I was homeless and walked the street and catch. So I always had to have one lit out for one of them yai. If them trouble me, they are everywhere. Numerous times I had to run well left my little singing money cause man I wait for Zum Zum via RAPE. It is too normal. From family ram to boss to friend to stranger, from my experience including what other women have told me, I'd go out on a limb and say most men have either RAPED or tried to do certain things to a woman before. In the grand scheme of things, only a few men are innocent because we have a deep RAPE culture in Jamaica and it turn up strong to the point where women tolerate or defend the men and blast the survivor. I said what I said. So yes, people, that's from dancehall artist Diana King speaking out, and she said what she have to say, you understand? Now anyway, a woman was over on Tanya page basically wanting her to call the person name. You know what I say? Remember, say Tanya don't come out and say she nah name the name and this and that. You understand? Now basically Tanya put up this where it say, carry it guy your grave, you sick FIO, to think I had sympathy. You, waste girl, hope all the attention you're getting made you get a come. So Tanya Stevens comment and say, this comment is pale because I restricted that account. I hardly look at the restricted comments, so they usually talk themselves out of steam until they shut up in frustration upon not getting the attention they so desperately seek. This person really cared, so she wanted a name. This is how these twisted individuals respond to not getting a name, because they care. Somebody come get your daughter. Now I'm going to skip out a little bit of the conversation because it was lengthy and this video would be too long if me did for continue to do it. You see my people? So the person respond under a post and them say, now you're beginning to behave like a real asshole. Well, Tanya Stevens them talk about saying, now you're beginning to behave like a real asshole. Why do you feel the need to disrespect persons with real genuine sympathy for your misfortune? You made it public. Now calm the duck down and name your damn perpetrator, or shut the duck up and allow persons to be sympathetic towards you. We are all women here, and maybe 99% of us might have had an encounter with one of those sick men in our lifetime. That's why this topic is sensitive. Gossip. What gossip? Kiss me teeth. Now, why she say about gossip is because earlier in the conversation, Tanya Stevens did say to her, say, if you look for comp on my page to get some gossip, you come to the wrong page. You understand? But anyway, after the person said that, Tanya Stevens respond and say, since you lack the pride and the will to leave, just let me silence you. F off. So yes, people, that's what Tanya Stevens had to say to that woman. Just F off, come off from my page and stop bother me. You understand? I will not be calling any names. So if that you look for, this is not a gossip page. Go up on a different page if you want that. So anyway, people, let me know what you think about Tanya's reaction. Do you think she reacted in the right way? Or you feel like say she should have deal with the thing better? Leave it in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about Bounty Killer speaking out after he was once targeted by a lie after a woman said him did beat her with a hammer. I'm pretty sure enough I want to remember that whole situation with Bounty Killer. People even talk about it in a song. Even IT and Fancy Cat them do skit off a Bounty and that whole hammer thing there. You see me? Now Bounty Killer was responding to our comments, and obviously this is based off of the whole Richie Stevens situation. Zane. So Bounty said, remember they did the same exact thing to me when it was alleged that I hit a woman with the hammer. Even after the woman didn't turn up at court and I was acquitted, they still said I did it. Bro, only our Jamaican people, the authorities found R. Kelly guilty on all charges. Fine, but I heard nobody saying that he is or might be innocent. Now the authorities found Richie not to be guilty on these allegations. What's the big issue though? Public court wicked people them. You see it, people. So Bounty does use fame experience where a woman did tell lie upon him, same liquor with the hammer and thing. You understand? So I guess only can tell me when you think about it. I remember that incident there, you know, people. I think even Vibes Cartel trouble Bounty about that whole hammer thing there. You see me, people? So yeah, let me know when you think about this. Honestly, as I said, the whole situation here, it's going to divide a lot of persons. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to see actual evidence like a video proof or whatever. And obviously, if he's innocent, you won't find anything. You understand? But I'm telling you this. This is what I know for sure. You see, anytime your name call upon something, all when you're innocent, people still try to use it against you and say, yeah man, he is that type of person. You understand? That's one of the things women are like. So if a rumor out there about somebody, you have a lot of persons who believe it. 10 years from now, them still put that with your name and them thing. You see me? Because up to now, people are still say Bounty beat the woman with hammer and all them thing. You see it? But anyway, people, as I said, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Bless upon yourself and keep safe. I'm out.